Okay, we're going to tie the winter midge. This is a pattern that I found while I was fishing Montauk. The proprietor of the fly shop there um, gave me this pattern. It's a great pattern in the wintertime, especially for when you're fishing for midges. I'm going to tie it on a Umpqua size 18 201. It's also great in size 20. We're going to use a 12 size 12 Vivas thread in black. We'll start the thread about an eye length behind the eye. Lay a base of thread down to a point in the shank right above the barb. Okay, for the body, I'm going to be using some Stretch Magic. It's 0.5 millimeter in black. Okay, we'll bring our thread back up to our starting point and use a pinch wrap to make sure this material stays on top of the shank. Well, we're going to try to get it on top of the shank. There we go. And we'll wind down to the place in the shank above the barb. Okay, for the wing, we're going to be using some Krynic 032. It's a white crystal material. And we're going to leave some of this material stick over the eye of the hook. Again, we're going to use a pinch wrap to pull this in place. Again, we'll wrap down to about the point of the hook. Okay, for a hackle, we're going to use a grizzly. This is a size 18 hook, so we're going to use a size 18. And I'm not too concerned about the orientation of this since the hackle is so small and it's a good hackle. You can have the concave side forward or backwards. Doesn't make a whole lot of difference. Make about 3 wraps of hackle. And tie it off. Clip off our hackle. Lip finish. Okay, we'll clean it up just a little bit. Okay, then we'll clip off, and this becomes our antennae. Make it about a hook's length, eye length. Okay, on a midge, the body of the midge is usually just a slight bit longer than the wings. So we're going to clip the wing material just a tad bit shorter than the body. And there we have the winter midge.
So Al, how do you fish it?
I don't. I fish behind a crackleback.
Do you dress it?
It's hard to see. I dress it. I dress the hackle. Occasionally, I'll clip off the bottom down here so it lays flat in the water. But I'll dress the hackle. Try to keep it off the wings and body. Fish it behind a crackleback so you can see it in the water. It's hard to see sometimes.
How far do you trail it behind your crackleback?
I usually run about 18 inches.
And your crackleback's dry too?
Yes.
I see. So you don't strip it or nothing. You just Like
No.
let it hang out there behind that crackleback and wait for the tug.
A lot of times when you throw the crackleback out, you can see it, and if you look close, you'll find a midge someplace around close to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a real good point to look for when you look for your crackleback.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see that midge sometimes. Sometimes you won't. If you see a movement around the crackleback, set the hook. See your crackleback move, set the hook. And it's a good pattern. Um, Just that I fish at Bennett Springs quite a bit. Have done real well with it down there.
When you run your dropper from your crackleback to this midge, are you dropping down in diameter on your tippet? Are you retaining the same
No.
size tippet?
I usually run about a 6X to the crackleback, and I'll run a 7X to this. And I'll tie it off the bend as opposed to the eye.
From the crackleback
I tie it off the bend of the crackleback
to the eye of the midge.
to the eye of the midge. Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.